Thomas the Skiing Mathematician by Christinawessler. On his latest skiing expedition, Thomas repeatedly struggled with completing the advanced courses. He seemed to struggle with the timing for each of the 3 required jumps. The struggle was most likely caused by his inability to determine the vertical change in slopes A, which was more undefined than slopes B and C. However, despite his struggle with the vertical changes, he was able to land effectively each time because there was no change in the horizontal plane. When Thomas got back to the ski lodge, he sat down with several friends who were trying to calculate the measure of each slope. Using mathematical concepts, the skiers derived a formula for their next trip. However, they soon realized that they had misrepresented their findings with a BI instead of B. This led the group to believe that the imaginary solution was mostly BS. The next day, Thomas decided that he would take the ski lift to the vertex of the slope so that he could ski from vertex to vertex. He knew that there would be great satisfaction in making it from the peak of the mountain to the bottom. From the mountain's vertex, he would see all of the great sights, and from the bottom he could see how far he had come. On his way down the slope towards the lowest vertex of the mountain, Thomas increased the difficulty of his escapade by slaloming through permutations of slaloms, one set after the other. When his adventure was over, Thomas looked back on his trip and realized that despite the different difficulties that he had endured, one thing had stayed the same. The mountain and the slope had never changed. They had remained constant. It had been his skill that had changed through practice.